Merida carbon frames are manufactured by specialists with decades of experience in the field of composite materials. At the Merida R&D Center based in Germany, each carbon frame is going to be developed by designers and engineers up to the most tiny detail. All input material is supplied only by the most important producers of carbon fibers, Toho, Toray and Mitsubishi Fibers. In the hot melt process, carbon fibers are soaked in liquid epoxy resin with a very consistent structure and fiber alignment. The resulting basic material is called prepregs, from pre-impregnated. Among unidirectional prepregs, other angle options than 0 degrees are also possible to cover specific applications. The prepregs are produced in-house, which keeps the material fresh. They're always cut and processed within a week before the epoxy resin hardens at room temperature. An amazing number of parts. Top-level frames like the new Sculptura is made of up to 400 single prepreg pieces which have to be cut to size and arranged at the correct positions and angles. Prepregs are draped around the polybladders by hand. The latter are exhausted by high-pressure air in the oven during the process of curing. Exceptionally precise dimensions and smoother inside surfaces without wrinkles are guaranteed by positive molds made of EPS foam for the tubes, as well as mold cores made of silicon or polyurethane for the frame nodes. Already when deciding about form and dimensions of the exterior at the start of the development process, the Merida engineers and designers strongly determine possible performance data of the frames. The huge negative molds are made from solid steel and weigh over 400 kilograms per half. Each main triangle and each frame size needs its own separate mold. Key sizes even need several molds to guarantee the required production capacity. The mold is heated in the curing oven and the frame is filled with high pressurized air. This compresses the fiber layup, pushes excess epoxy out of drain holes and condenses the composite material. After the hardening of the prepregs, the mold is opened and the frame removed. Now the elaborate process of surface treatment begins. Before aluminium interfaces for attached components can be inserted, the surface has to be cleared of any excess epoxy. All joints are given a precise CNC treatment. Only maximum precision can guarantee the cohesion of all the elements that make up a frame. Hundreds of carbon elements, quality piece by piece. Quality assurance. All relevant engineering tolerances are accurately checked and collected. This way, each frame is given its individual profile where all details are recorded. A perfect finish needs considerable treatment starting from the basement. The paintwork on a Merida carbon frame is very elaborate and time-consuming. For two-color paint jobs, up to 3 hours are needed for masking, the application of different paint coating layers, graphics, and a clear coat. Quality assurance by visual inspection. Even the smallest dust inclusion results in expensive post-treatment. When the stiffness of the head tube is tested, a frame shows its true potential. Great stiffness in this area generates high-speed stability and precise steering, always goals for Merida carbon frames. The fork impact test simulates a crash or hitting an obstacle. Our most sophisticated test benches simulate the fatigue of a Merida carbon frame through drivetrain forces. Thanks to exact manufacturing and benefits of the material, our carbon frames have a far longer lifetime than their aluminium counterparts.